Hi guys, in today's show, I'm going to talk about paint clips. You know, the one we use to hold parts while painting? Stay tuned and we will be right back after this. Hi everyone, welcome to another CakePla Modelling Show. This is Cake here. Today's show, I'm going to talk about paint clips, like this stuff here. You know, for spray painting, you use it for holding parts. Now, I'm going to custom make one myself too. I know you probably ask why I bother doing that where you can buy them from a hobby shop. Yes, that's true, but I need to have different sizes of clips and different lengths as well. So custom made is the way to go. Now there's a few parts that you will need. First is the alligator clips like this one. You can get this from electronic stores. They are maybe about 30 cents each. There are also different sizes too. We also use bamboo skewer like this, which can be found at supermarket or dollar shops. They are like a few bucks for a pack of 50 or 100. We can also use leftover plastic sprues as well. Like I've got one here. Make sure you clean off all the branches. I've got one here which I made out of sprues anyway. Now I normally shave the end as well, so make it a little bit more pointy. So when I stick onto the holder, it makes it easier. Now I also need some heat shrink. I'll tell you later on why I need them. As for tools, I'm gonna need a side cutter. Note that I'm using a side cutter rather than my plastic nipper because I'm going to need to cut heat shrink and bamboo skewers, especially the skewer might be too hard for plastic nipper to handle. I also need a pair of pliers to clamp on the alligator clip. And I also need some heat source, like I've got a candle here and I can also use a soldering iron as well. So let's get started. About the type of alligator clips that you should get, I will leave a link in the description down below of where I got my one. Obviously you can buy them online too, which might be even cheaper, but make sure you get the type which has the open end that allows you to wheel the wire onto it. There are some that has a plastic plug at the end or some plastic shielding. I will avoid those ones as you need to somehow remove it. So to connect the clip to the skewer, basically I just align the clip with the bamboo skewer, then I use the plier to clamp the end onto it. It's just soft metal, so it's very easy to clamp on, and once it's done, it's all ready to go and you can start using it. Straightforward, eh? However, I do like to make a little bit of modification to it. Now, quite often when I make it, I find the joint is sort of a little bit loose. This one is actually quite okay, but there are times when the connection is not quite strong enough. So what I'll do is I'll need to put something around the area to strengthen it. You can use some hot glue, but I'm going to use heat shrink here. What I will do is I cut a little bit of heat shrink, slide it along and make sure it's wrapped around the joint there. Then I apply a bit of heat at the joint by running it on top of the candle, or you can use a soldering iron and just by touching the tip of the soldering iron. If you use a candle, make sure you do it safe as you don't want to burn the house down. Otherwise, use a soldering iron instead. So I basically heat the heat shrink tubing up so it contracts. It should then wrap around the connection to form a solid joint and secure the clip. Please be careful if you need to touch the clip as it will still be hot. Now the other thing I would like to do is to put a bit of heat shrink at the tips of the clip just to protect it. And the other function is that when I clamp onto something, the teeth, which can be sharp, will damage the plastic. I actually have cases where I make scratches on the plastic that I clamp onto. So it's nice to have a little bit of material wrap around that area so I don't have that sharp edges clamping onto the parts that I'm holding. So again, I cut a little bit of heat shrink, slide it down the tips of the clip, just cover the teeth. Then I apply some heat again. Now what I'm doing is I'll use a plier to open the clip while heating it up. The reason is that when the heat shrink is being heated up and softened, they will stick together. By opening up the clip will prevent that from happening. And you can see now it's all wrapped around the teeth. And there's a little bit of extra there. I've just trimmed that off with a side cutter. Just be careful again, because the clip might still be hot and you don't want to burn your hand. And this is it. It's all done. Now some people might want to know how long that skewer should be. It just depends on how you work. You can see I've got different lengths as well. And you can see I've got one here which is very long compared to the one that I've just made. And you can see I've got some shorter one as well. I do like different lengths. The thing is, when I place all the paint clips on the holder, having different heights means that the parts are not touching each other, especially when you have bigger parts. Also, when I have different heights, when I try to grab hold of something, it's a lot easier because I don't need to dig into a collection of parts to try to grab them. It's just make it easier for me to work with. You just need your side cutter to chop the bamboo skewer to the length you want. And the other thing you need to look at is if you've got a drying compartment or enclosure, you might need to cut it to the size that will fit into your compartment. So that's all we've got time for today. It's a much longer episode. Hopefully you enjoy the show. If you like the channel, hopefully you can subscribe, like, share, hit the notification button. It will be really appreciated. Or make some comment, as I would like to hear from you. And otherwise, I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Bye.